Yeah, Ram, go ahead. You can ask me. I think it is like, hello, Ram. Uh, Talabat, you are saying something like it's a food industry.
Yes, like logistic delivery industry.
Ah,
Food
okay,
delivery, food
okay, okay.
delivery.
I understood. I understood. Yeah, tell me, please.
So I'm an ex Uber Eats employee of India.
Okay. Again, you gone. Your voice gone wrong.
I'm an ex Uber Eats employee. Uber Eats.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Your point. Now, what? See, you are not able to find the job, or what? Actually, there are a lot of, like, that market is very strong now. There are a lot of openings are there. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, sir. Do you have any connections over there? I have applied through online, but there is no response from their end.
you are in already in Dubai.
Yes, I'm in Dubai for 3 months visiting
Okay.
visa.
Okay. Okay. So, are you going through the agency, or you are going directly to meet them
Directly, I applied through LinkedIn
through
in every company.
through LinkedIn?
Yes.
No. I think, see, the point is, LinkedIn. Sometimes those jobs are not over. Still, no one is there manually. Go and remove those jobs. Understood? Okay.
Okay.
It's like, LinkedIn is something like a garbage, or something like where people will put stored it, and they will not remove. No one is go, even somebody will go and remove. Some companies will remove their jobs, some companies will won't remove the jobs. So what this LinkedIn platform will shows, it keeps rotates the job, particular way they will keep showing on the system. It is not mean that the job is open. That's why I call you. When you get the information of job over the LinkedIn or XYZ any places, you have a right to call them, find out, do a small homework. Okay, find the domain name, Google the domain name, you will find the website, you will get the contact details, call them, ask them this
No, I
opening
have
is.
applied through the website only, like the company's website only.
Okay,
But still,
either you
there
do,
is no
either you
response
did
from
it in
their
the
end.
LinkedIn or the company website.
No, through LinkedIn, I'm going to the company website.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm applying through company website only.
Okay.
Still, I'm not
So
getting any response from their end.
no, the point is that, then do one thing. Have a walk in to those companies. Okay.
Okay.
Have a walk-in to those companies. Maybe you need to understand little change in your CV by showing that you have a little experience of in UAE. Also use this gap between whatever you are, you in between, you can use that gap also. But
Okay.
but don't do those people who are in technical side. Please don't do this type of smartness over the technical type of jobs. Do only in case of a service and business oriented sides of people only. When it comes to the technical side, there will be a background check will be happen. Some companies, oil and field gas companies and fire and safety companies, they will have their background checkup. So over that, there will be a trouble if we are using this smartness. But in case of you or any sales, also sales, you can do it, because by saying that you did some freelance sales also, you can put, or you can did freelance services for some companies, you can use like this. Understood what I'm saying? So better to reach to that company. Okay, if they are not responding, you have a right to call them after 10 days. Once you applied, after 10 days you have a right to call them. You call them, ask them what is the status. Then at least you come to know that your application is reached to them or not.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, simply sending never solve any issues.
Okay.
A lot of people doing the same mistake. A lot of people, like, putting up, just sending the CV and sitting silent. It nowhere it will helpful for anyone.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Sheikh Ali.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam.
Yeah, more or less, I have the same question like the previous participant asked. Like, I am sending the application to many of the company, but I am not hearing back from them.
Okay, but what is your, first of all, you have to tell me what type of a job. He is into the market which is open now, like, very aggressive market.
Yeah, I have.
And all those. But what about
Yeah,
your sector?
yeah, I am into system administration background. I have 5 years of experience, and currently I'm in Dubai on a visit visa, and I'm looking for a job. But I have applied around, many companies, but I'm not getting back from them.
Then you need to check your CV. Very straight
Yeah,
answer.
my CV. Yeah, my CV. I have checked the job description that is posted, and my CV and the job description is quietly matching.
Description doesn't matters of matching. Your skills are matching or not. You need to look in the
Exactly.
patient.
Yeah. Exactly. The skill set that what the employer is looking
Hmm.
is exactly matching what is there in my CV.
Mhm.
Let's say they need someone who has experience in VMware or in Linux.
Mhm.
So I do have such experience as the employer is looking, but still I'm not hearing back from them.
See, I will tell you one thing. There is one saying is there. Something is better than something. Is not nothing.
Mhm.
Something is better than something. Maybe the employer is
Okay.
thinking in this way. Your CV is little like lesser percentage is, what do you call it, in the evaluation of his system. Understood? But it does not mean that your CV is not good. What I mean to tell you, your technically might be you're stronger. Maybe they are looking, when they are selecting over the CV, your CV is not hitting their system. What they will do? And that too, it's a technical job. Obviously, technical job is going through, mean there's job scanner will be there. Job scanner will be always see that your ATS is hitting according to their requirement or not. If your CV is not reaching to their screen, what they will do? I'm not denying that your CV is not good or your CV is something else. I'm telling that over all these CVs, your CV is shooting exactly what the skills they are asking. That's the most important thing. Understood? Forget no. Some switch off your mode that your CV is best. Let's agree that your CV is best, but from a prospect of an employer, try to understand is really the CV is the best or not. So that is the reason. That's the reason I told you in the starting itself that we are going to. I mean, I just had a plan, but I need to discuss with them. So I don't know. They might be charged around a small amount for this workshop. Agreed, no worries. But they will teach you how to maintain your own CV, how to maintain your own
Okay.
LinkedIn platform. Understood? Okay. So
That will be helpful.
yeah, see what happened, I'm not telling you that someone you just send some CV to some XYZ and they prepare your CV and they send it to you back. And what you do, forget about you. Even myself also do the same thing. If I give my CV to someone and they prepare my whole CV, afterwards they send it to me, send back to my CV, then what I will think grantedly, yeah, my CV is best because some great person has prepared my CV, and I start shooting my CV to everyone. No, no, it won't work. That's the reason I thought, okay, let's do one thing. I will get a workshop for you people for the CV writing. Those people will communicate with you, and those people itself teach you to do by yourself.
Correct.
Once you become perfect on one CV, trust me, the rest of the CVs you will prepare.
Yeah.
And one more important thing is a specialty. In case of technical terms, IT sector, most important thing is, and I don't need to tell you, Sheikh, because I'm not from that sector, but still I always say, there is something missing. You need to agree that point. Maybe your projection, okay, maybe your skill set, and maybe something in your experience which you are not explaining well to them. You got me? That's it. Nothing worries. There is nothing to worry also. One more important thing. IT field, trust me, just started now. Before least bother. Before, like, these people used to take only one tally in the mind tally. They used to take in mind tally and they used to take this software itself. Okay. Now they change. They are going to the Oracle. They are going to the SAP. They are going to live here and there, all these things. Because why? Because now things are changing. A lot of modifications happen, so your openings are huge, but you need to keep update yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
Thank you,
So
sir.
as I said, Mr. Afzal is here, who actually I was supposed to he was supposed to give us a feedback about that last job which I posted, like uniform. He will tell you what actually he is seeing through your CVs. Afzal, are you there? Afzal?
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Afzal, please tell me, what is going on with your like uniform application, which Actually, this is the second session. First session was gone.
Okay.
Actually, people are there that time. Anyhow,
Okay.
no worries. You just give an update for these people.
All right. Hi there, guys. So my name is Abdul Aziz. So I'm here working with a local manufacturer of corporate uniforms. Yeah. So recently, I asked Mr. Samir, we had a job opening at our firm, and it's still there. So we asked him, so whether we have some suitable candidates for our organization. So we were accepting applications. So I believe he had posted it in the group, saying that you need to refer your name, and then also apply only if it is relevant. So far, we received around, let's say, 100 CVs. Out of that, I'm sorry to say this, but from the very beginning itself, like, I think 60 to 70 CVs were rejected, just like that, because one, it was not relevant, and second, like Mr. Samir was saying, I'm sorry I joined late, but I got to hear some of the key points he was saying. The key skills that the company required were not there. Yeah. So and it's not like we entirely use ATS systems to process it. Some we actually go through. So what we found was that there were people, like, say, the headings were given as sales executive, but when we go through those CVs, I mean, you can clearly see that, okay, this person is not suitable for the job. So the reason we become pessimistic at the time is we risk our jobs, our HR jobs on the line while we select the candidates. So what we do is we go through the entire line by line, and only if the key skills are applicable, we pass it forward. So the reality is, like, when I went through all those CVs, like I said, 60 were rejected, and of the 40, I think like maybe one or two was relevant, to our specific field. And what I want to say is, see, if you had previously attended Mr. Samir's or Trisha's sessions, they constantly keep telling you, you need to tailor make your CV to the job that is there. And if it's not relevant at all to your skills, just leave it. I mean, you don't have to go through the trouble of, making a cover letter. I mean, describing everything and going through the application process. And then, obviously rejection is, people don't take it well. So, so the thing is, when you apply to a job, like say the sales executive job, tailor make your CV as in research about that industry. Like ours is corporate uniform manufacturers, corporate uniform manufacturing. There itself you have three keywords: corporate, uniform, manufacturing. So research on those topics and try to include those keywords and the relevant experience that you have into your CV, and it could be that sometimes maybe you might not have the general idea of what it is, but if you have to get through, the ATS process, because ATS is not emotional, it just, if there are no keywords, it just rejects out just like that. Only those are the times when references work, but when it's as of now, everybody utilizes ATS, it just rejects it like that. So the goal is that you need to have those keywords, basically tailor making your CV. If it's not relevant, like you know, just for the sake of applying, or just for the sake of what do you say, like being what do you say, you don't have a job and you are being desperate, just don't go ahead and just throw in your CVs like that, because basically your CV tells who you are, right? So if at all, like if you are a mechanical engineer, then don't go for sales executive jobs like as a desperate attempt. That just what do you say, it basically gives a down curve on your confidence or your confidence. because obviously the reply mail would be rejection, and that would inversely affect your positivism. So if your job, if you're applying for the sales executive job, research about that industry, like corporate uniform manufacturing, research about it. Like you know how to like extensively research. I mean, if you just Google corporate uniform, you'll get a lot of uniforms manufacturing jobs. You can just get a general idea about it. Like tailor make your CV. It doesn't have to. You don't have to like give a lot of description on your sales executive resume. I mean, if you are a sales executive, you know what you are doing basically in this industry. You have a clientele. You are confident that you can bring in sales, and you know who is what and which is what. Yeah. So in that sense, just make that CV according to that. What do you say? That's a particular industry description. Like if it's manufacturing, based on that. But if you are in sales, but you are what do you say? Your industry is different. What you can do is at least try to based on your research, try to adhere to some extent to this job description, and then apply. And trust me, one or two CVs, one or two resumes, which we received, even though they were not relevant, we actually you considered them in our company, and still now the process is going on, and inshallah we'll have to see how it goes. But my general advice is uh, go see what the company is looking for, and if there is not enough description, just research about what the company is asking. I mean, if it's a sales executive job for this particular industry, just do a general search with Google or LinkedIn or anything, whatever resources that is there. And I believe in the previous sessions, what Mr. Samir and Ms. Trisha, how they informed you, and I believe you will find those classes online on the channel as well. You can go through them and listen to what they have said. How you can tailor make it, how relevant you can make your CVs, and hopefully if you go through that process, I'm telling you, like I'm sure, like maybe on the first few it won't be like how you expected, but going ahead, as Mr. Sami said, going ahead, the more you make your CVs relevant, you will be getting chances. I mean, you will be definitely getting chances. It's not like it is the entire thing is like entirely rejected. I mean, of the people who got to us, we did consider some of them, because even though they were not relevant to entirely to corporate, but their resume, they followed what the procedure was given by Samir. He has explicitly said that give his name as reference, and also apply only if it's relevant to that particular industry. Couple of people who mailed him, they followed the exact procedure, and those were the three that we selected for further interview.
No,
So,
actually,
yeah.
Afzal, sorry to interrupt you. The
Yeah.
point is,
Yeah, no problem.
the point here is, most these people are thinking. I'm not pointing to any particular person. I mean, I'm just telling you in just like that. If they know why we are saying them to do hard work before applying, or before doing some applies buttons which sent mail, do some research, means they are thinking that in different way, but they are not thinking actual the smartness of doing that one is, if inshallah they got chance of getting the interview, they don't need to keep a white face there in front of the interviewer. Because of this research, at least they can give some answers to those questions. Right, number one. Number two is, when you do some research by yourself, your mind will read everything. Right, not only you are going to put over the time on the CV, or over the time on the cover letter, and over the time on to send that to the job. At least you get yourself educated what actually they are into that one, right? And they will be confidence, feeling a confident, they will give answer to those questions also. Okay. Hope that's the reason I told these people before the session started. I told first session, I said that I'm going to keep a workshop. I know see, I will tell you, these people are not just started people. These people are experienced people, and these people are very, you know, like, you know, yes, let's try type of things they are coming. Some people are doing some jobs and doing trial somewhere, and some people wants desperate things and all those things. So I thought, okay, let's keep one workshop with these people, then let them feel themselves, where
Yeah.
they are doing a mistake and where they get upgraded by themselves. Okay, so
Right.
that's the reason I'm talking to Nancy already. So Nancy
Okay.
Chadda, so she said, okay, she is just looking the time, maybe next week. Okay, so I will get it, just I will take very less people, like, you know, 10-15 people only for that particular workshop. Once they get
Okay.
good advice from them, I feel, you know, happy to do more for those these type of things to these people, like, you know, I know
Right.
desperation won't answer it everywhere, right? So why
Right.
now
Exactly.
you got it right when you said that I have one vacancy in my office. Then I said, okay, give me, I will publish. Why? You know, I want to do something for these people. Like, these people think that, you know, I'm just collecting the jobs and posting. And
No,
trust me,
no.
from our side, there are a lot of other people are posting where, like, you know, I can name it them also. The point is, I lost the LinkedIn problem. You know, that's what the issue is going on with the LinkedIn people. My connectivity gone, and then a lot of issues happen. That's the
Yes,
reason.
sir. Yeah.
But anyhow, that apart, because we have
Yeah.
created, that means inshallah we will get back to things all in our normal way. Okay,
Inshallah. Inshallah.
hope you will get your person which you are looking for, your sales for your company. Okay. And Hema,
Inshallah.
yeah,
Inshallah.
Hema, you are asking something. I mean, you want to ask something?
Yeah. Samir, I was in UAE. I mean, I was in Dubai. So I have like 10, 15 years of work experience in Gurgaon that I was working with the BPO sector with Genpact.
Okay.
So I came there for a job, okay, but I was unable to get through. I mean, I was there for 4.5 months, then I need to come back. So most of the questions which I have has been, I mean, solved through the previous questions. Like, thanks for that. Okay.
Mhm.
Now in the BPO sector, I have insurance, banking, all this experience. So now I just want to ask, I mean, if as I just asked you, which is the best time to come back? So you have answered me. I mean, it is a July. So if I am coming back, okay, with my experience, is there an opportunity there?
Okay. Now yours is, let's go with a particular sector like banking or insurance, right?
Yeah,
First,
previous and more one thing. Sorry to disturb. I have a BPO experience. Within the BPO experience, I got all this experience.
no, let
BPO.
see, but your question is, let me target one sector so that I can easy to answer you. See,
Yeah.
banking, insurance are connectivity related, because BPO is a connectivity related business. Okay. So connectivity related business, that's what I told you. I didn't say like that everyone's answer X July. No, I didn't say like that. I said with a conscious mind that try for after
Uh,
July. Why
all
means
right.
now banks are just they are segregating. No, they are adjusting themselves with the backlogs, with all those issues. Now they are cut-offs and all those things. Yet again, here the following, the banking sector or insurance sector or so many XYZ sectors are interlinked. No bank will take you directly. They are again depend on the third party sector. So third party sector,
Exactly.
yes. So third party sectors are not it. Why means third party sector itself got lost last year. Due to that, they didn't have a stand on them. Okay. So now bank will not open themselves, and then they will not welcome to everyone. Again, they need some middleman or middle sector for them to give a service. So once that service sector starts, then they will start taking everyone. Okay. Still now some banks are taking, but they are very conscious about their experienced people, right? So when it comes to the matter of your UAE experience in this sector, especially, you don't have that one. Okay. But end of the time, it comes the same. UAE is same like Indian experience only they are taking out. But right now they will pinpoint, because there is not much for them to do. So they will look everything. As I said, HR will do what they will do. They don't want to take it like get afterwards in trouble. Now I came to know that recently, like 2-3 days back, like they're asking their bank statement. They're asking about their credit Etihad
Score.
Credit Bureau certification. Why? They want to see that these people's salary actually came from the bank only, or X or Y, these are the things. So why they are doing? Because the workload is very less now. That's why the HR people are taking one by one step. When the workload is high, they will not concentration on all these things. They want to, because as much as people they placed, they get commission. As much as people they get hired, they get commission. HR people, if they don't hire, they don't get anything. Like their homework is the hiring. So when they won't do much homework, then they will salary will not be there. That is the reason. So they will take all these steps. When there is a huge demand, then what they will do, they will ignore a lot of things.
All right.
So just put it tight time for like July, August. Take a time and you come, you will definitely get, because experience, 15 years of experience is not a small thing. It speaks something. It speaks something.
So one more thing, okay, the 15 years of experience means we are not a fresher. So we are in that doesn't matter in UAE, like here. If I
said
go to
no,
India,
that's what I'm saying. See, I always say to a fresher also, to an experienced person also, that your experience has to show by your presence. If I say that I'm 10 years old experienced person, it doesn't mean that I'm zero in my mind of all the work what I do, and I'm sitting in front of the person and saying the interview that I'm 10 years old, 10 years of experience. No one see that one. That's the reason I told you, if you are experienced person, the way how you approach your CV itself says that you are experienced or not.
All right.
I always advise even a fresher also that, go 0 to 2 years. Don't think 2. They're asking 2 years experience. No, 0 is there. 0 to 2 years means you might be fall in 0. You might be fall in 1 year. You might be fall in 2.5 year experience. So don't take yourself in that path. Make yourself experienced, and when you do a little homework on the subject, you will come to know for which type of job I am going.
Okay.
And you will able to be confident to sit in front of the interviewer and give the answer. Okay, here experience is a number, but your talent comes up only over the interview. If someone is 15 years of experience, why the interview needed? There is no need should be interview. Just like that, he need still he will go through the interview, section 1, section 2, section 3. Why? Some jobs are there only without even see. I hear a lot of people, even like even in my case also, I went there, no, nothing, like only personal questions, got selected. Why? Because the organization's desperation, it is not the person's desperation, the organization's desperation. But that time you should be very careful. I don't got any questions, so I'm lucky. So no. Means that company is very desperately needed. You will do something. If you don't do something, then they will kick off. So this is the things which we should be very careful to select the job also. Not like whichever job comes, I selected and I take it. No, don't do that one also. That is the reason to select the job is the selection of the what do you call this subject of job posting very carefully, and you need to select. Okay, so
all right.
So hope actually now what do you call this, before there was a 40 people, now it's like we got it 6, I think. So there will be no questions for you people. So inshallah I will publish about the workshop, okay, over the group as well as net. It might be a minimum charges, okay, you can pay it, and you can, but you are learning something there over to make how to make a CV by yourself, so that afterwards you can make tens of CVs regarding different categories. It will work for you people. I believe that it, instead of putting someone's hand, you might make yourself your own CV with a proper guidance. Okay, right. Okay, then bye for everyone. Have a nice time. Thanks for Afzal.
Yeah, Subhajit, yeah,
thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for
yeah.
okay,
Bye. Thank you.
Very much.
Bye.